So on the website, when that goes to you on Friday, will be a whole list of the itinerary, prices, like a more detailed overview that I know you would need and require. We've just, been refining the last few things and negotiating the last few things. It's so exciting. It's so beautiful. I'm really, really thrilled with how it's all come together. You'll see when you see the itinerary, there have been a lot of moving parts to negotiate and, plug into each other. So much so, we've got, drivers organised at certain points. We've got, I can't remember if I told you. So on one of the days, which I think is the Tuesday, we're going to, in the morning, brekkie, lovely. And then we're going to one of the beautiful, really high-end department stores, not Galeries Lafayette. I love Galeries Lafayette, but it's very touristy. I mean, it's beautiful, but, and we are having private rooms for styling, a styling experience. There'll be champagne. Be ready for champagne at 10 a.m. and macarons and everything, delightful. And we will have some time and there. Now, one of the reasons why I've chosen something like that is so that we've got an array of brands. So we've got mid-level with some iconic, beautiful French brands as well as luxury level there. And so we will have, they're actually styling suites there. So that will be really, really lovely. Now, what I wanted to preface it by saying is, so before everyone arrives, I will have done a lot of research, finding what I think will be really beautiful for you to show you, and that will be perfect on your colorings and your aesthetic, and possibly push you out of out of what you perhaps normally wear, just to give you ideas. So that will happen then. We're then having a lunch in there. They've got a few restaurants, but in their really special restaurants, so we're having lunch there. And then we are going to the oldest jewellery house in Paris. It opened in, I think it's 1630 or 1640. Let's say 1630, so it's old. They have made jewellery for Marie Antoinette and many of the royal family over the years. It's in La Concorde, and we're having a private showing of their workshop, which is upstairs, and their archives. And so we've got this really special, beautiful, not open to the public experience, which I think will be really, really special. And of course, we can buy more or less anything that we want if that's of interest. I think there's more champagne there too. And so that is really, really special. And then after that, so that's just after lunch, and then there's some free time in which I've got some optional things that I thought we could do that afternoon. So there's some really, really very special elements and aspects to this week that is all organised for you, and things that, like I said, that when you travel there on your own, some things you can find yourself, even if, the diehard shoppers, but it can be very overwhelming. And so this way, we just cut through all of that, and I take you to all the best bits, and it's all organised. And, for certain things, I've got them to close the doors just for us. So on the Saturday, the last day, the Dior exhibition will be open just for us. Yippee! Imagine that. So we will get a private showing there, and then we'll go to Dior afterwards, and then we're having lunch in the Dior cafe there. all pretty. It's a bit of a do or day. So that's so special, so lovely. On the Friday, there'll be a photo shoot with my favourite photographer in Paris, and he's lovely. And to capture, this amazing week together. That's why I decided to do that by the Friday. I thought if, we've possibly bought some new things and you're feeling really lovely and energized and maybe made friends with some of the other ladies. And it's this really extraordinary, uplifting, magical week together that we share together. And I thought, let's capture that. Let's capture that. And so, in iconic backgrounds, which will be beautiful. And so those photos, the imagery, of course, you can use those wherever is of interest, whether you want to use it on your website, whether you want to use it on social media, whether it's just for you in your heart to remember take you back to those moments together, whatever. Like as you would have seen on my website and on LinkedIn, a lot of the images are from my last trip and when we did this with the last time with this photographer. So